I was just in Turkey a couple of weeks ago speaking to a soccer team. And every time I do a program, every time I do an event, someone recognizes me from the brochure of the program, and they say, "You're our message, Mr. Motivational Speaker. You're our message, Mr. Motivational Speaker. We got a lot of change going on at Buffalo Wild Wings, Mr. Motivational Speaker. What's your message, Mr. Motivational Speaker? Can you help me, Mr. Motivational Speaker? What are you going to tell us tomorrow as the keynote speaker, Mr. Motivational Speaker? We're going through a lot of change, Mr. Motivational Speaker. You know, I don't like change, Mr. Motivational Speaker. I don't want to call it a support center. I like a home office. Mr. Motivational Speaker, I miss Sally. Where's Jim? Oh my God, where's Judy? Oh my God, Mommy! What's your message, Mr. Motivational Speaker? I'm glad you asked. I've been waiting a long, long time to share. And here it is. Suck it up. Get tough. Suck it up. Get tough. I mean, get your mindset right. Change happens. It is what it is. Change happens. Get your mind right. You don't think people got cut playing professional sports? Do you think it was easy for me to become one of the best basketball players in the world that you never heard of? Now, if we're gonna have a lot of fun this morning, you better put on your chin strap, you better buckle up, because 1 minute you're gonna laugh, 1 minute you're gonna think, and 1 minute you might even shed a tear. Are you ready for me? I was scared. I was nervous. But my college basketball coach recommended I become a motivational speaker. So 12 years later, I took him up on his advice because I had no other choice. But here's what I did. I asked around, who are the top motivational speakers in the game? I got Les Brown's video. I got Zig Ziglar's video. I got Tony Robbins' video. And I sat there and watched game film. Just like in basketball, I watched game film because my daddy taught me to pay attention. Realtors, hear me clearly. You could be the best in the world at what you do, but you better pay attention. Success is all around you. Just pay attention. So I watched these videos and I paid attention. And after I watched 10 videos, I called my wife into the office and I said, "Babe, I got good news. We're gonna be okay." And like a good woman, fellas, she asked me how. I need details. And I was ready for her this time, though. And I said, "Babe, I've been watching the top motivational speakers in the world, and I figured it out. I have cracked the code. To be a great motivational speaker, you need 2 qualities. It's very freaking simple. You need 2 qualities. You need to be very entertaining and dynamic, and you must give your audience great information. That's the key to being a great motivational speaker." I just had one problem. 17 years ago, when I began speaking, I was very entertaining and dynamic, and I had no information. But I knew it. I was able to have an honest self-assessment with me. See, where you are right now in your career is a point of reference. Don't you ever confuse your potential with who you are at the time. The biggest mistake you can make in this world is to understand that you have potential, but that's not who you are today. Who you are today is a point of reference. And it is your job to reach your potential. I'm on the couch watching this whole thing in slow motion. He said, "Mr. Bond, I might lose you right now, but I got to shoot you straight. All these other coaches came in here and guaranteed your son a starting position. Not me, Mr. Bond, I'm a little different. If Walter plays for me, he gets nothing free. If Walter plays for me, he must earn his playing time." See, when you recruit someone, you bring them into the business, be honest with them. This is not an overnight get-rich scheme. You got to work hard and build your business. An inheritance gained quickly will not be blessed in the end anyway.
You got to spend time building your business. A business is just like a tree. When you plant a tree, you have to water, you have to nurture, and you have to wait for that root system to grow. But if you keep nurturing and watering that tree, over time, that tree can become a forest. I'm looking at a forest right now, so I know what I'm talking about. He said, Mr. Bond, I run my program with order, I run my program with discipline, and Walter plays for me. He must earn his playing time. I don't know about you, Mr. Bond, but I'm a country boy from down south, and that's how my mama and daddy raised me.
You got to get your mindset right. Do you realize how important your mindset is? I mean, in fact, do you ever think about what you think about? See, when I think about the NBA, everyone in the NBA has the same exact mindset. You guys saw my highlight. You guys saw me scoring Michael Jordan. People come to me all the time and says, oh my God, you played in the NBA? What was it like to play against Michael Jordan? Oh my God. Well, I believe Michael Jordan's the best basketball player ever. I'm a Chicago kid, I have tremendous respect for Michael Jordan. But what was it like when I had the ball on the wing and Mike is checking me? Oh, you better check up, baby. You better guard me tight because I'm about to give you buckets. When I tell people my mindset, my attitude, they look at me like, really, seriously? Yeah, think about it. If I'm not thinking that way, am I qualified to play in the NBA? I mean, if I'm a GM of Buffalo Wild Wings, you know my mindset, eventually I will be the best GM in the system. I might not be today, I might not win awards today, but before I'm done, I will be the #1 GM in the system. That's mindset. See, if you're not thinking that way, we got to work on your mindset. When I'm done today, I'm going to give you something free that's going to help you with your mindset, because our mindset is everything about us. See, the key to being successful in the world right now, you better be good with people. In fact, the new economy are people. So if you want to be a great realtor, it starts with being great with people. If you become an expert with people, you will sell more homes, you get more spinoffs, you get more referrals. 2 of my realtors right now are not even my realtors anymore. I call them friend. In fact, people who have passion, you can't help but get emotional, because passion is when your emotions and logic intertwine. So for you to be passionate about real estate, your logic and your emotions need to be intertwined. See, some of you guys have the intellect and some of you guys have the passion, but you have to have both to be successful in this business. You have to be successful in this business. You must have both. You must have the logic and the intellect of a top realtor, but you must have the emotions of a top realtor. In other words, if no one shows up for your open house, you don't get discouraged and quit.
When you speak words of equity to a person, they will listen to every word you say. My dad didn't talk all the time, but when he spoke, it was good. When my daddy spoke, everybody would be quiet. And I said, Daddy, what'd you think? My dad wanted to make a point, he pointed his finger at you. I like him, son. I like him a lot, and here's why. He looked me in my eye when he talked to me, son. That might not be a big thing to you, son, but I was taught that your eyes are the gateway to your soul. My mom and daddy taught me, don't you ever trust a man who won't look you in the eye.